Greetings everyone, Tim Anderson here, aka Renfell, and welcome to the latest episode in the Project Dramond series where I talk about all the various things that are going on with Project Dramond, from the tabletop game to the single player point and click and the book series that's being worked on and beyond. Right now, we're working on, well, I should say I'm working on finalizing the factions and groups in these updates. So I've actually already finished that in the draft form, but getting people up to speed through Patreon and the video series. This week we're talking about the Fuwar Trading Company, which is one of the primary shipping agencies that operates within the inner sea and also on land, but primarily on the inner sea. They're one of the only groups that has a fleet of ships, and also because of the fact that the founder was a human who married a sea elf. And the individual who is currently running the shipping agency or the trading company is a half elf. They have those relations with the sea elves, and the sea elves, of course, dominate the eastern seaboard and are the only individuals capable of crossing the Mad Sea, which is why they are able to have this unique position of bringing in exotic goods from this other continent that no one else can get to. And so the connections that the current individual running the show there has with them, because of his family connections, that's what gives the Fuwar Trading Company the strategic edge that it has over the other organizations within the realms. Of course, all of the full details, if you want to know, like juicy backstories and all of that stuff, that's going to be in the Patreon post below, which is the first link in the description text here. But I think the important thing about the Fuwar Trading Company is that on the surface, and this goes for many of the organizations that you're going to see and come across in Project Dramond. On the surface, they are that. They are a trading company, but beneath the surface, there's a lot more going on because of the fact that they have political ties due to their um, position as this Goliath sort of in this trading space. But that also puts them in a unique position of being a target for illicit activities, people who are trying to steal from them, and so on and so forth. So they have to navigate some very, sticky situations in terms of, okay, we have to make contracts and arrangements with the Church of the Elder Ways and the leaders of the Human Society. We also have to make tricky arrangements with the Thieves Guilds, and the Raven Syndicate because we don't want to be getting ripped off all the time. We also have to be making arrangements with the Sea Elves and occasionally the Wood Elves, and so there are all of these political alliances that affect the trading company, and not just the Fuwar Trading Company as well, but all of the companies that are trying to operate in the same space. And that's something that's going to play out in the relationships that you see within the book series as well as we get deeper into the modules, because as players pursue different adventures, you're going to be coming across these organizations and having to decide how you want to uh, interact with them. And the Fuwar shipping agency is no different. And something that I haven't ever seen done in a tabletop game before, at least none that I've played and none of the modules that I've ever played through. Um, I really like the aspect of factions that can change, like in an MMORPG, where the actions that you take, it happens in some single player games as well. You get these agencies that start to dislike you, or like you more. And I want to see that play out in our world as well. So I'm working on the intricacies of this faction system because I'm going to have a system of ranking whereby I don't think you'll necessarily ever be kill on sight with a faction, but you might get to the point where you get special perks from this one organization, or they just won't even deal with you over here. And maybe they do send agents after you if you've done something horribly bad, and they decide they want to seek you out and get revenge for something. So it's going to be fun. I think we're getting close now. We're in June, and I think for the next few updates, we're going to be focused more on some more book outline stuff for the Thursday updates, and also some map work because I've got to get maps ready now for the tabletop campaign for the play module for the playtesters, which is going to be coming up soon in July into August and beyond. So stay tuned for all that stuff. In the meantime, if you haven't already done so, make sure to watch through all of the videos here on the Project Dramond playlist. There are over 50 videos here on YouTube detailing our work through March, April, May, and into June. And of course, all of the posts below over at Patreon, where you can get all the juicy details and behind the scenes information. And if you pick up a subscription today for as little as $3 a month, it's a great pitch there. You get access to our Project Dramond Discord, which is where we share a lot of the screenshots of what's being worked on the game and snippets from Christina's concept art, stuff that we don't share anywhere outside of the Patreon posts, and we certainly don't share it on social media. So hopefully, we'll see you there. If not, we'll see you in the next episode. And you can also just join our normal Discord and hang out with us there. Follow us on TikTok, social media, everywhere else where we do things. And I will see everybody in the next update, which will be Sunday over on Patreon. We're going to be doing the next update on the single player point and click adventure game that's coming in the pipeline. And Joey and I are meeting up tonight. We usually do our stand up on Wednesday nights, but this week he had company, so we're doing our stand up tonight, and that'll be out tomorrow on YouTube for everybody to catch up on the latest of what we've been working on, the three of us, outside of the updates that I give for the individual posts and stuff. So stick around for all that stuff. See you next time.